Well, what's good, guys? Happy Monday. Forgot my watch is dead. Monday, March 8th. Happy International Women's Day to all the women. And tomorrow is mi madre's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. It is Monday, March 8th. It is 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and I'm just recording a video. I keep saying this in every video. I need to take Mondays off, Better Call Paul, but something always comes up. So I had a Better Call Paul work this morning. It took way too long. People were late, and then the work was more complicated than described. It just took me forever. And then by the time I got here, it was already like 2 p.m. I had some local pickups I had to take care of. So it was just crazy. Nancy came over today with more stuff, and then she gave me a lot of good education on everything that's back there. All the stuff I was super confused about, she knew everything about it. So Nancy, from this overstuffed house, thank you so much. I could actually start listing some of those things because they've just been sitting there forever, and apparently some of them have some decent value. So let's go. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. and I just got all my orders together right here from this weekend. I had about 40 sales. Again, 40 sales is great. I love that cha-ching sound throughout the whole weekend. The only thing I don't like is the part right here where I had to pack all this beautiful stuff and get it out of here. So yeah, let me run through what's sold. I'll share with you all the this stuff first, and then I'll talk about the clothes super fast. So this is like the first weekend where I had multiple viewer sales. So this is like a new for me, so I was super excited about this stuff. I didn't go into eBay trying to get sales. I know there's a lot of people who do that. That's their only reason why they're opening a challenge to get viewer sales. That's not my intention at all. The reason actually I went into eBay, a little quick tangent, is when I first started doing storage units, I started putting it on my Instagram story or my Snapchat story. And a lot of my friends were actually like saying, hey, could you put this into a bigger video so we can see what else is in there? So after like a couple months of doing storage units, I was like, hi, let me start a YouTube channel. And it was just supposed to be for my friends in the beginning, but then more people started watching it, and we're here now. And now I have subscribers and fans and followers from all over the country, which is incredible, and all over the world. Like when I had my live on Saturday, I had people from Australia watching me, which is like mind-blowing to me. And this weekend I had 3 viewer sales. So thank you guys all who bought from me. I appreciate it so much. First viewership was this awesome mug. It's one of my favorite things I ever found. It says, you asked for half a cup of coffee, and it's half a cup. It's so cool. I found this in a storage unit, and it sold for $15, and it sold to, I think his YouTube channel is Horizon Guy or Horizon Sales, something like that. I'm sorry, bro, I forgot your name. But it's another YouTuber who lives pretty close to me, lives in Allentown. This mug was bought on Johnny's Holla Dollar Money in Motion Challenge, and I posted this on there, and Horizon bought this, so thank you so much. Another viewer sale was this Bassano Italian vase. This vase I got from a storage unit in New Jersey. That's the same storage unit that had that Craftsman that had the DeWalt like propane heater new in box, and it had a bunch of pictures and vases in it, and this was one of those vases that was in there. And this was actually bought on my YouTube live on Saturday. Kevin, I believe. Kevin from Never Ending Saga, I believe is the YouTube channel. I'm so terrible with remembering things. And he bought this for Lady Hayes. If you guys don't know Lady Hayes, Jennifer Hayes is the best mod in the world. If you guys need an eBay mod, there's no one better than Jennifer Hayes. And he bought this for her, so this will be shipped out to her. So thank you so much, Kevin from Never Ending Saga. The last viewer sale was this Sony remote. It was bought by Justin from Just in Time Flipping, also another YouTube channel. A good one you should be checking out. He has really good content. He just recently got a bunch of cool knives that he was listing. So Justin bought this for me, and then he left me a comment on my YouTube channel that this was he bought this. So thanks a lot, Justin. He said his number 3 button broke. Hopefully this button works. I tested this like over a year ago. It was listed on my eBay for a while. So it worked then. Hopefully it works for you. Thanks again for the sale, bro. I appreciate it. So awesome. Love getting sales from people who watch me. That's just like totally humbling and mind-blowing. Thank you guys so much for your orders. The rest of this stuff, I believe, isn't viewer sales, but maybe it is. But if they were viewer sales, people didn't mention it. But yeah, so here's what else sold over the weekend. I'll go over this stuff first. I saw this Milwaukee brand new Hex set. This sold for $12. It came out of some storage unit. I don't know which one, but this thing sold a good amount of PS2 games. I think they were all on sale because I had them for a while. So I sold this Disney's Incredibles PS2 game. I barely got anything for it. I got $6 and some change for this one. I sold this Gran Turismo game. I got like $6 and some change for this one. So nothing mind-blowing. And then I sold this Red Faction 2 game. I got like $8 and some change for it. No mind-blowing numbers. These were all on sale because I had them on my site for so long. And they all finally sold. Same thing as I did last week with my Xbox game. In the future, if I find Gran Turismo or Incredibles or Red Faction, they will just be put aside until I have multiple games that aren't worth much. And I'll make a bundle of those games and sell it that way, because selling them individually for like pennies isn't really worth my time. But those games all sold. I sold this Addams Family Reunion brand new sealed VHS. This came from, that VHS came from the license plate unit. Vita on my live chat said to bring back names for units. So we're gonna start doing it, I guess, with the new units that I buy. The license plate units is the unit that had a bunch of license plates in it. Had the National Geographics, the Coke bottles, all that stuff. That's the license plate unit. So that came from there, and I got $21. $21 for a sealed VHS. Very happy with that. Also from the license plate unit, I sold a license plate. What? Yeah. Another North Carolina 1972 plate. This plate sold for $14. Also from the license plate unit, I sold this. This was worth way more than I thought it was. This is a one-line labeler, brand new in box. And this thing sold for $35, which is pretty good. So good sales from the license plate unit. Next thing I sold was this Dale Earnhardt Jr. Winner Circle car. This came from the Santa unit, the unit I opened live on YouTube, my first YouTube live. There was a whole box of diecast cars. This was one of them. They sold for $10 on eBay. And from the same unit, I had 3 Facebook sales. And these Facebook sales were listed like a couple days ago, and most of them sold overnight. The only one that didn't was this one. So it took like 3 days to sell. But I am so surprised at how well Facebook is doing for me on sales. I'm super happy with it. So this one sold to somebody on Facebook, and she paid me $23 for this. And she paid it on actual PayPal. So apparently it's allowed on Facebook. I wasn't aware, but she sent me the money on PayPal, and I could just mark it as paid on Facebook, and there's no fees. I was like mind blown that that's something people do. So she sent me the money on PayPal. I will ship it out to her today. Love that. Also on Facebook, I sold this Chevy Camaro, 1967 Chevy Camaro. I got $27 for this guy. That guy sold like overnight. And also on Facebook, I sold this 1965 GTO. I got $27 for him. So Facebook has been killing it for me with these sales. Okay, I've had this for so long, I don't remember where I even got it from. But I sold this Michael Kors gold padlock lock bracelet. Don't know what that means, but that's what this is. And this sold for $26. That was eBay. Name of this, I had it for so long, I don't remember where it came from. I sold a Samsonite laptop bag. I got $20 for this. In the last sale, before we get to close, I sold this VHS, Hitachi VHS, tested and working, and it comes with a remote. And I'll show you the picture of it like this. Here's the picture I posted. It was me testing it on my TV with Cool Runnings awesome movie. I tested it with that movie, and I showed that picture so people could see, hey, look, this is tested and working, and it sold for $60. VHS players, DVD combos, big money. They're kind of long tail. They take long to sell. People are afraid of it because it's hard to pack and all that stuff. I am not afraid of it. I will pack them all day, especially if it equals $60 in my pocket. So that's it for these kind of sales. Now let me run through these guys. I sold these Angel jeans. Got these. So this set right here, a 5AR. It's a men's two-piece suit kind of thing. It's pants and then it's a short sleeve shirt. Brandon's 5AR. This came from the first unit I bought with COVID. So this came, it was probably March of last year. This is the first storage unit I bought, because remember, it's the first storage unit I had to wear a mask to. And the person, this was like when we were deadly afraid of Corona, not like how we are now. So they didn't let me go into the office. He like signed the paperwork. He slid it underneath the door. I signed it, slid it back. It was like doing something super shady. So I remember that's the one. That was a storage unit. It had a bunch of like cool New Balance shoes that I already sold, and then a bunch of decent clothes, some laptops and stuff too. It's a pretty good storage unit. So that thing sold for $20. I sold this Airy top for $12. Don't remember where it came from. I sold this Tech Gear top for $9. I usually try to get at least $10 for every single clothes item, but that one I had for forever, and 9 is super close to 10. If I get a sale, then I get a sale. So that thing sold. I sold this brand new with tags Justice skirt. That sold for $14. That was a donation purchase. I sold this. When I sold this brand, I thought it would sell super quick, but it took over a year and a lot of price dropping for it to sell. So apparently this is not a good brand. The brand is Kendall and Kylie, like the Jenners. I had no clue they had their own apparel company, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's probably it sells. It doesn't. That came from the American Eagle unit, so I had that forever. I think I listed it for like 18 originally, or 17 or 18 bucks, and sold for $11.50. But finally sold, so I'm happy with that. I sold this vintage Fila t-shirt. I got 16 bucks for this. I believe that I was a donation purchase. Also, donation purchase was this Chaps long sleeve button down. Really cool. I like the colors on it. This sold for $16.50. Sold this Disney tank top for $13. Sold this Young, Fabulous, and Broke dress for $19. That came from that storage unit last summer. It had a bunch of awesome female clothes, like Free People and all those kind of brands. That dress sold for $19. So this Mosimo top for $16. They came out of a recent donation purchase. I think same donation purchase were these Levi's jeans. They sold for $18. I love selling jeans on eBay. They sell for good money. I sold these Spalding pants for $15. I sold these Cherokee scrubs for $14. Sold this new with tags scarf from Padlock for $18. This is a good seller here. State Property jacket. Love that camo style. This was a donation purchase. I got 33 bucks for that jacket. So State Property, pretty decent brand for you guys to look for. Exhilaration, not much there, 12 bucks. Aeropostale dress for 12 bucks as well. So this Dress Barn top for 14, and this Under Armour top for 12. And that's all the eBay clothes sales. Now on Poshmark, I sold these PacSun pants for 20, I believe, for 20, I think, I don't remember. And then I sold these Faded Glory capris. Those capris sold for 16. I gotta find a quick way for you to show the clothes sales, because there's not much info I can give you guys on there. A lot of people can't be making money on them like I do unless you do storage units or buy donation lots like me, because a lot of those clothes sell for like $4 or $5 at Goodwill. And by the time you flip them on eBay for like 12 or 13, you're barely making any money. But if you do what I do, you buy storage units and you do donation buys or you buy things in bulk, then it's worth it for you. Because most of those things that I sold, I probably paid less than like 5 cents for. If you count all the stuff that I bought or all the stuff in the storage unit, I think I had like less than a nickel in all those things. So it's definitely worth it for me. But yeah, that's all the sales. Let me pack them up and get them out of here.